Good morning, student. In our grammar, our 19th chapter's name is Simple Future Tense. Once again, our 19th chapter's name is Simple Future Tense here. So, what is the use of Simple Future Tense? We see the definition first here. So, here definition: the tense that tell us the action will happen in the future is called simple future tense here. It means the work we do will be happen in the next time here, in future time. During the times of speaking, the work is not complete here. The work will happen in future here. The work is remain here to complete it here during the times of speaking here. So we can say that the tense that tell us the action will happen in the future time is called simple future tense here. So here the work will do, the work will happen in a next time here after we complete our speaking here. So we can say that for the future purpose we use here the simple future tense here. Definition is given here. Then we see here the formula here. We have to write the subject, the sentence beginning with subject here. So subject means noun or pronoun here. Then we have to take the support of helping verb will and shall here. So we have to write verb with helping verb will and shall here. So we can say that the first position is subject, then second position is verb, but verb come with will and shall with main forms of the verb. Then third position is object. The action is occurred upon object here. So third position is object. Then whatever we want to write here, we can write here in other word. Then last we have to put the full stop in affirmative assertive sentence here. So remember it carefully. First the subject, then helping verb, will shall, then main forms of the verb, then object, then other word, then full stop here. Then we see here with the formula is given here, like first person. First we see the person is here. So then subject, then verb here. So we see here the first person singular. I is a first person singular here because the speaker is first person here. So we have to write I first person. Then for the I and we have to use shall here. Shall with verb here. Then first person plural. The speaker are more than one. The speaker are more than one. Then we have to use we as a subject. Then we have to use shall play here. So we can say that with I and we in a subject, then we have to use shall here. We can say that shall here. Then second person singular, you is a second person singular. It means listener is a second person here, to whom we are talking here. Speaker is first person, then listener is second person you, and second person plural also you. It means the listener is one, then singular, then more than one, it means plural here. The teacher is speaking here in the classroom, so the teacher is first person singular only, but the listener are here more student. So we can say that student, it means they are plural listener here. So for that we have to use will make, will arrive. So we have to use will with a verb here with you. Then third person, it means the speaker and listener, they are talking for other person, third person. So we can say that they are in a third person here. If masculine gender and only one person is there, so we have to use she. With he we have to use will if. Then she is verb, it means sorry, in a subject, so we have to use will cook. Then it is there, so we have to use will give here. A boy is there, a boy, it means it is also so the third person singular, so we have to use will speak here. Then third person, the third person are more than one, so we have to use they, or we can also write the plural forms of noun here. Child become children here, boy become boys here. So for that we can also, you have to use will and verb. will dance here. So in short, we can remember one thing here. If the subject is I and we, then we have to use shall here. Then the rest subject we have to use will helping verb here. So one thing is clearly remember, if subject we find I and we are there, then we have to use shall. Then with the rest subject you, he, she, it, one singular name, plural name, they, we have to use will. Then with will we have to use verb here. So we can say that will make, will arrive, will eat, will cook, will give, will speak, will read, will dance here. But one things I and we is there subject, then we have to use shall verb here. Then we see here example is given here. We can say that here, if I is there, then we have to use shall play here. I shall play cricket. Cricket is object here. Then last full stop. It not necessary we have to write other word, but we want to make our sentence long. So we can use the other words, more words in our sentence here. But with the I, we have to use shall here. Then second, we is the sentence beginning with we subject here. So we have to use shall verb. So we can say that we shall celebrate annual function here in a nearer future time. Then you, with the you subject we have to use will, so you will come with us here. Then he, with the he subject we have to use will solve the problem here. With the she we have to also use will cook pizza here. So she will cook pizza. Then the train will arrive late. It means for the train we can use here it, it here. So with it we also use will arrive late here. It means with it we can also use will as a helping verb. Then the king will make a palace here. So the king subject, with the king we have to use will make here. They will donate money for temple here. So they is subject, will donate verb, then money object, then for temple is other word, and last we have to put the full stop. Children, children here subject, plural noun is there. Don't worry here, because plural subject is there, also we can use here will done. It means with will we have to use verb on the stage here. So children will dance on the stage here. The government, singular noun is given here, singular subject, so will start COVID hospital here. So in short we can say that here the subject is most important. The subject is start the sentence, start with subject I and we pronoun, so we have to use shall here. Then with verb here, we use verb with shall here, and the rest subject you, he, she, one singular noun, plural noun they, or plural noun is there, so we have to use will here with verb here. Remember some keyword is given here. We can say that tomorrow, next week, next day, next month, soon, day after tomorrow. These words are help us to understand the sentence is in simple future tense here. So tomorrow, next week, next day, next month, soon, day after tomorrow. These words are help us to understand the sentence is in simple future tense here. Then last some important notes is given here, like simple future tense, so that the action will be done in the future time here. So we can say that simple future tense, so that the action will be done in a future time. So in short I would like to tell you uses of the simple future tense. The action during the times of speaking, the work is not start here, the work will happen in a nearer future here. It means tomorrow, in evening time, in a night time, or after 1 week, after 1 month, after 1 year. So the action, the work we are going to do in a nearer future or will be done in a next time, but during the types of speaking, the work is not start here, will happen in future. For that we have to use simple future tense. The uses of simple future tense: to speak about nearer future, the work will happen in a next time here. For that we have to use helping verb will and shall here with the main forms of the verb here. But when the subject is I and we, when the subject is I and we are there, then we have to use shall with verb. Then rest subject with the you, they, he, she, it. One singular name is there, then we have to use will. So remember one thing: I and we are there in a subject, so we have to use shall. Then the rest subject we have to use will. For the nearer future, the simple future tense help us. Okay, thank you.